Hey fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Gina, new YouTuber from Cameroon. Thank you for sticking around, guys. Thank you for just being here throughout everything. And yeah, we're going to go straight into today's video. Today's video is about something that I have been thinking about for a while now. Dates or going Dutch on a date. So I want to really dive into it today. Who should be paying for a date? Who should pay for a date? In my opinion, the person who should be paying for a date is the person who asked another person on a date. It makes sense, right? Now, I don't know about, let's even forget the romantic context of things, right? If I invite my friend out, you better believe that I'm paying that bill. If I invite, unless it's a group outing that we have planned, we want to do something extra, we want to go for a trip, we want to do something, just lavish, right? We can contribute towards that trip, vacation or something like that. But if I'm inviting my friend out to eat, I'm paying that bill. Probably the person's transport too. Like, I don't get where these things came from. Like, the Western world is weird with some of these ideologies. How do you interrupt somebody's life, somebody's day? You want the person's company, and then you're asking the person to pay or to go effing Dutch? What do you mean by that? Like, it will not be funny if you invite me out and then I'm the one who has to pay. It does not make sense, right? Because if I invite you out, I'm paying. That's why I count the cost before I invite my people out. When I'm inviting you out, I know that I'm paying. Okay? Whether it's a colleague, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, you don't know their program, you don't know their problems, you don't know what they're going through. So you can't just wake up and invite someone, and unless it's an event that you both are planning to save for, in that case it's different. But don't just wake up and you need someone's company, you want to catch up with someone and then they have to pay. Like, on what grounds do you invite someone out? Like, you place a demand on somebody else's time. And like, I understand if the person is kind enough to want to pay, you understand. That some of my friends and my people that I want to go out with, I will try to chip in for the bill. You understand? But there's a certain relationship for that. If I invite people over, right? I'm thinking of how they're going to get back home. I'm thinking of how the evening can be as relaxed and as enjoyable for them as possible. I'm thinking of how to sort out all of those bills. So don't you dare invite somebody's child out. Like, why? And people are having these arguments online. It makes no sense. The person who invites the other out, if it's a guy that I like and I decide to ask that person out, I am paying for that bill. If the guy likes you and he asks you out there, it is a no-brainer. You're approaching me, you like me, you need something from me. I have not caught up to that yet. I haven't caught up to that yet. You have to pay for the dates. You have to pay for the outing, for the hangout. And then during that time, we're going to figure out, okay, do I like you too? Do I want to reciprocate this energy? Or do I want to move away? Yeah. I don't know what people are arguing since. I don't know why this is even a topic of conversation, because it's crazy. I don't understand. Like, the person who invites the other out sorts the bill. If the other person is gracious and kind enough to say, hey, I would like to chip something in for the bill, that's fantastic. You understand? But you invite, like, I want everybody to see this way. If you invite someone, you pay the bill. There's nothing like palava good Dutch. Now it's I beg. Please, we need to grow out of these things. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. Let this be a mindset. When you invite someone out, the person is your guest. The person is what? Your guest. So you're entertaining the person, you're keeping the person company. If the person is a dope person, this will be reciprocal. There'll be times you'll be taking the person out, there'll be times the person will be taking you out. There'll be times you both will be like, oh, I've missed you, but I don't have enough money to shoulder both of us. Can we kind of like figure something? I'm talking about not just, relationships, but friendships, right? It has, that energy has to be reciprocal. What are we even talking about? Someone will involve you, like someone that I know, an acquaintance was telling me that she went abroad and these bunch of people invited her to welcome her to this country, and she goes there and they have a good time, they have food, they have drinks. After that, they're asking her to chip in. It makes no freaking sense. You don't know what a person's program is, you don't know what a person's financial burdens are. You just get somebody to come out and the person has to pay. And if the person refuses to come, it's like the person is an asshole. Even if you don't want to pay the bill, right, or the entire bill, before you take anybody out or you hang out with anybody, you understand, if you don't have enough and it just means the person that you want to hang out, organize something more low-key that you can afford, one. Or two, if it's really your person and you know that maybe the person can afford like half of the bill, you'll be like, hey, I've really missed you, can we do this or have brunch on this day at this particular place? The bill may cost this amount, can you just chip in like this amount? Is it possible? Because I really want to see you, I want to catch up and all of that, right? You have that conversation. I was still talking at the level of friendship, not the ones that somebody will see you and like you. You're not interested in this person at all. Not yet, at least. The person wants to have a conversation with you. The person wants to take you out. The person is placing a demand on your time. And then the person is still going to ask you to go dodge. Nah. No. There's something like 50-50 in that case. Someone who has not caught up to your sense of attraction or anything, you are taking that person out first to convince them. And if you do a really good job, at least this person would consider you and consider reciprocating your energy. If you're interested first, trust me, you're going to risk something first. No risk, no reward. That's it. And this goes for men and women. So you risk it first, you show that interest, and then see if the other person reciprocates that. It doesn't mean that you should not go and waste your time spending and lavishing on someone who doesn't give a shit, but at least when you're making the first move, let the first move also be material. Let's say also, don't just like sometimes people have to catch up to how they feel about you, right? Sometimes people have to meet you and then observe and see if they like you too before they start reciprocating your energy. So create an allowance for that or a space for that. You understand? Yeah, some people are like, oh, girls are, feminist until it comes to that. It's not a matter of feminism. It's a matter of to be polite. When you want something from somebody, you try to make it kind of convenient for them. They did not approach you. You approached them, whether you're a girl or a boy. So, pay. Pay that bill, I beg. I don't want to hear going Dutch again. It's just crazy. And you guys get married, you cannot be like, okay, babe, handle the bills, handle the rent. I can handle light and water. We can, contribute for food and stuff. Or we can each contribute this percentage of our incomes, to keep our household running. Yeah, that's something else. But you don't see somebody, or you place a demand on somebody's time, or you want to hang out with somebody, and and you're feeling entitled to the person's contribution. No. If it's your really good friend and you're really close, yes, you can ask, you can negotiate, or you can do something more low-key, right? So guys, that was what I just wanted to talk about today, because there are things that don't make sense to me, and I'm going to be sharing that with you in the course of our journey together. Thank you for tuning in today. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Bye.